I woke up feeling like I was on the moon. I woke up feeling like I need 100 gold. Look at the flick of that wrist. Look at the flick of that wrist.
Mr. Chedda Da Connect or Mr. Flicka Da Wrist, right? They call you. Are you tired of that name yet?
Nah, I kind of am, you know, but I can't get tired of it though. It brought me in this world.
It did. Of course, this song has been everywhere. Let's talk about that first before we get into your new album, right? Did you have any idea when you came up with Flicka Da Wrist that it was going to be this phenomenon everywhere? It was just on Empire as well.
Oh, nah. Most definitely I didn't, because when I first dropped the record, I kind of let it go. You know what I'm saying? I was still in the streets, traveling, doing a lot of things, and trying to conduct business moves and stuff. So I didn't really catch the record when it first took off, because I didn't really even see it. I just heard about it. People was like, man, your song all over the internet, your song all over this. So when I started doing the research on it, I was like, man, I got to catch this record for motherfuckers for they know about the Flick of the Wrist, but they don't know who Chedda Da Connect is.
Do you feel that people know the song more so than your name?
Most definitely. I wasn't doing no marketing, none of it, because I didn't even think it was a hit. You know what I'm saying? I just put it out there, let it just test the waves, and it just took off. So, it was like about 4 or 5 months in before we just really just started, getting behind the record. We was talking about kitchen work, and then when it went subliminal to the world, we can't tell these little kids none of that. You can't. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? We talk about watches now.
In hip-hop, there have been drug references for a long time, and it hasn't gotten old, really, right? Yeah. Why do you think, people are still wanting to hear that right now?
People are living these lifestyles every day. People making money. People making business moves. Everybody want to, everybody feel like this is the lifestyle to live. They want to either sell drugs or go work or do something, but I feel like it's just music. It ain't really hurting nobody, because sometimes turned up songs can keep you out of trouble.
What about you? You staying out of trouble?
Yeah, I'm staying all the way out of trouble, far out of trouble. I grew up in a lot of trouble, prisons, all that. So, I'm staying far away from trouble.
It's interesting. I saw on your Twitter feed, because you were just talking about how this is a lifestyle that people want to live, with regards to the drugs and all of that, drug dealing. But you said on your Twitter feed that, someone will go to jail for 5 years and be celebrated when they get back, but a guy could go to school for 5 years or the army.
And don't get recognized at all, because that's kind of crazy, because I got a couple family, we big in army, colleges and stuff like that. So, when they come home, they don't be having no outlets. They don't be having nothing to do. I be like, dang, y'all did all this for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Then when the drug dealer come home, shit, he get right back on. It ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Y'all embracing the wrong type of people. Y'all motivating the wrong type of crowd. Y'all supposed to be motivating this drug dealer to change his life and motivate this college man to keep getting money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But they make the college people want to sell dope.
So do you think, are you going to rhyme about college and that? Does it, can you do that? Is that going to work?
I just talk about it. I speak it through some of my punchlines and my verses. I try to tweet about it. I try to Instagram. And when I'm talking to people, when I'm in certain places, I try to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things go through one end after the other. Certain people it stick to. So, you know what I'm saying? As long as I touch one soul, I'm good.
Talk to me about the remix, because so many people came out with remixes. You put out an official remix. You had Boston George on there. You had Fetty Wap. You, Boosie, and Yo Gotti. You gotta tell us who had the sickest verse, and you have to, all right? I don't want to hear everyone.
I ain't gonna say who had the sickest verse, but the verse I like was the Fetty Wap verse for sure.
The Fetty Wap.
Yeah, I like the verse. Yeah, because he jumped on there and rolled it all the way through. It wasn't no boring part, nothing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing that you couldn't really understand. It was just Fetty Wap killed it.
Who had the boring part then?
Nah. I ain't gonna say who had the boring part, but
someone did. Yeah. Someone did, so we have to make up our own minds about that. How are you gonna give us a hint?
Yeah, y'all. I would just say it's closer towards the end of the song. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Thing about Fetty, one thing he did when we did release the remix, he went around performing it. He's showing love to the remix. That's a good thing.
And that's obviously, it seems like that's important to artists, because Meek Mill got upset with Drake, right, for not promoting a track that he was on, a Meek Mill track that he was on, right? So it makes a lot.
I just feel like, if Drake didn't promote it, I wouldn't have shot no slugs at him. I wouldn't have got mad at him. I'd just be like, you know what, I ain't fucking with him no more. I see how it is. Yeah. So shit, we gonna get back from that situation. You want to be fake or you want to do this, but you pretty much, I don't know if he gave him enough time to promote it or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe Drake was gonna promote it. I think Drake really liked Meek. Like, I don't think it was no tension. Like, I don't think Drake did it on purpose. He probably, like, people be busy. There's a lot of things people ask me to post. Like, my family asks me to post certain things, but I don't post it when they want to post it. I post it when I want to post it.
Let's talk about the new single, because you have a new single. It's called Whipping Up, right? Kind of similar to the Flicka Da Wrist. They're talking about the same thing. What are you whipping this time?
We whipping up a bird. A whole thing.
This is from the new album.
Call it Chedda World, because everything in the album pretty much talk about what I'm doing right now, how I'm living, pretty much, you know, things I don't want to do, certain females I don't want to be around, all that.
Like who?
I mean, just like, you know, thirsty females. Like, I don't like when females try to come around and just, you know, be pocket watching you all the time. Just every time y'all go out, she want to try to spend up all the money or try to get as much as she can while she with you. I like females that want to grow with you. You know what I'm saying? Be there to scratch your back.
So if you go out to dinner with a girl and she's ordering the lobster and she wants the most expensive champagne, all of that, is that the last date? Do you want her to order a salad and water or what?
I mean, it's two ways I'm gonna do it. If she just like trying to be bossy with it, I'm gonna make her pay for it. But if she cool with it, if she cool with it and all that, I'm gonna pay for it, but I ain't gonna fuck with it no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave her alone because I already know what her intentions is.
You are from Houston. Because your sound doesn't sound like you're from Houston, right? Your musical sound, like a lot of people think you're from Atlanta.
Yeah, because I worked out a lot of Atlanta studios. Shout out High Beats, like a lot of past where I worked out a lot of Atlanta studios. So I be seeing them cats coming up, they be dropping some fucking bangers. They be dropping some real music. So I be, you know, piggybacking off it. I watched it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I perfect my craft. I look at all that. I'm like, these kids, they going there. They ain't using no pen, they use no pad. They jumping in the booth making songs that's selling. So I'm like, man, hey, I gotta step up to that level. Where I'm coming from, the H-Town, like when we go in the studio, we seeing pens and pads. You know what I'm saying? We writing. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't do that now. But that's how we grew up writing. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm watching these people, I'm like, man, Atlanta, they know how to construct. They know how to do music.
Do you feel the pressure? Because there are some people out there who are saying you're a one-hit wonder. He's not going to do it again, right? What do you have to say to those people? And are you in the studio like, you know, I've really got to cook something like hot up after this?
Well, the reason I can see why they feel like that, because they probably feel like they heard them from me because I wasn't doing it. Like I didn't put, like I got a catalog of songs, but I didn't say that Flicka Da Wrist as a hit. So I wasn't putting out songs on YouTube, building it up, you know what I'm saying? So when they were searching my database, all they seen was Flicka Da Wrist, Flicka Da Wrist, Chedda Da Connect, Flicka Da Wrist, Flicka Da Wrist. So now everybody's starting to come around to the artistry of Chedda Da Connect. So now they saying, oh, this dude got hits, this dude got tracks. And this dude can spit, he can put stuff together.